History of French fashion. How did Paris become a fashion capital? Louis XIV was great, arrogant, he invented fashion and seasonal fashion change. Wearing orange was a fashion. Curly hair, wigs, silk, all fashion. Louis XIV was called the Sun King because he was compared to Apollo, god of the sun. And also that picture wasn't Louis XIV, but we don't have to talk about that. In the 1800s, department stores opened, giving a boost to Paris fashion. The courtier was born. Charles Frederick Worth is controversially accepted as the man who first dominated the fashion industry. He was the first person to be considered a designer and not a dressmaker. Charles Frederick Worth was hailed as a genius for sketching out dresses before he made them. On a designer smartness scale, an average person would have 2 points, apprentice with 7, designer with 13, and Charles Frederick Worth held. Fashion exploded in the late 19th and early 20th century, with Jacques Doucet and Madeleine Vionnet having founded their fashion chain around this period of exponential fashion growth. With World War II, the Nazis started their invasion on May 10th, and France had to surrender earlier than clothes shops could have hoped for, and were not prepared for the economic loss. Because of the swift invasion of France, French fashion became very languished. Vichy France was doing poorly, and lots of stores were forced to close, but America took this chance to direct French attention to its American designers. But the French economic crisis did not just last during the war. The after effects were still very strong, with stores taking a while to recover. Christian Dior was one of the French visionaries that dominated post-war fashion. He created the popular new look. At first it was criticized because of how much cotton it required, but then Dior responded, saying, "Europe has had enough of bombs, now it wants to see fireworks." With the boosted optimism, Paris became the most fashionable city in the world. To this day, Paris is one of the 4 main fashion capitals of the world, with London, New York, and Milan.